the assistant. Desperate to stay in school, you learn details about the last scholarship still available on campus. The assistant. What's gonna happen? After you get off the phone with your parents, you meet up with your friends in the kitchen. Erika, is everything okay? I I don't think so. My family is broke. What started off as the best week of my life just turned into a nightmare. We can't leave you. We've bonded. I guess there's only one thing to do now. I have to find a way to stay. I'm not going down without a fight. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. Maybe you could get a job? No offense, but tuition runs like 50K a year here. Minimum wage isn't gonna cover that. There's gotta be some way you can stay. I mean, you're in a football scholarship. I don't think I'm exactly what the football team is looking for. Maybe not, but I'm sure there are other scholarships available. Not a bad idea, Chris. It might be worth a trip to the financial aid office to check it out. I was just about to leave anyway. I'll go with you. That'd be great. I could really use a friend there with me. As you turn to follow Caitlin out the door, Chris catches you by the arm. You're going now? Of course, there's no time to waste. A girl's life is on the line. Kelly's being a little dramatic, but it is pretty urgent. Chris glances at Caitlin and turns quickly back to you. I know we've barely gotten to know each other, and if this is going to be one of our last days together, at least let me walk with you over to the financial aid office. We can stop on the way for coffee or something. A coffee might not be the worst idea. It'll give you the energy to face whatever horrors await in the financial aid office of terror. I can always meet you there. So let me walk you. Well, I better not. Sorry, I just don't think I should wait on this. Sure, of course. Good luck, okay? He gives you a wee smile as you and Caitlin head for the door. A few minutes later. Next? Hi there, my friend just realized she's super poor and needs a scholarship. Caitlin! What? It's true. Besides, if you're trying to get this done, we've got to cut right to the chase. Let's see here. Any special skills? Actually, I'm a scholar. I was a valedictorian at my high school. What? How can you never tell me you're a huge nerd? Just because I happen to get great grades doesn't mean I'm a great nerd. Whether you are a nerd or not, all of our academic scholarships have already been distributed. There has to be something. Well, there is one thing, but I'm not quite sure you'd be up to it. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's nothing personal, it's just, well, we do have one research assistant position open. It would pay for your tuition plus room and board, but it's for Professor Vasquez. Professor Enrique Vasquez, the famous author? The Names of All Lost Things is one of my favorite books ever. Working for him will be amazing. Spoken like someone who've never met the man, Professor Vasquez has taken on over a dozen assistants in the last 5 years. None has lasted more than a week. Until now. That's what they all say. The thing about me is, I'm desperate. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Yes. If you say so, good luck. You need it. A few minutes later, I think this is the place. Time to make my first impression. Hello? Hello there. You're that guy I saw across the quad the first day. Wait. Are you Professor Vasquez? Guilty as charged. And you are? Your new assistant, Yanika. And do you want I'm your girl? Great, because I could really use an Americano. Sure thing, I'm at your service. Perfect. It's a little shot downtown that really knows there. Your conversation is interrupted as the voice shouts from down the hall. Read on my latest pages again. Get in here and help me find them. I better get on that. Wait, so you're not Vasquez? Looks like you caught me. Too bad. I was really looking forward to that coffee. If you're not Vasquez, then what are you doing here? Professor Vasquez is my mentor. He helps me with the play I'm writing. I help him with odds and ends while he's between assistants. I'll let you know you're here. As Jane leaves, a notebook falls from his backpack onto the floor. Caitlin surreptitiously snatches it up and reads the cover. Looks like someone jotted the script for his play. Should we run after him? I'm sure he want it back. Yeah, but if we did that, we'd never get to read it. Kelly eagerly flips through the pages. Blah, 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 class disparity, blah, blah, working conditions in Victorian London. Oh, here's something good. Caitlin, I'm not sure James would want you looking through that. This is getting juicy. Apparently James has a creative imagination. What are you talking about? I'm not sure I could show you. It might warp your innocent mind. Caitlin! This is hot stuff. Tell you what, one-time offer. You and I can do a little line reading. What do you say? Come on, don't read it. You're no fun. Anyway, I should probably get going. Good luck with Vasquez, okay? As Caitlin leaves, you hear the sound of footsteps approaching. Who is making all this racket out here? James follows the professor as he storms up to you. We were practically whispering. Professor, allow me to introduce your new assistant, Yenika. Assistant? What a joke! Have you ever assisted anyone before, Yenika? I mean, not professionally, but I like to think of myself as helpful. My last assistant thought she was being helpful, right up until the moment she helpfully lost a flash drive containing 3 months' worth of work. And then there was the assistant before her. He thought it would be helpful to hum what he does in my office. That cacophonous melody was rattling around my head for weeks. I couldn't write a word on my new novel. And then there was the last guy. He had this distracting sense of fashion, so many stripes. How terrible for you. Terrible is an understatement. Do you think Faulkner had to deal with such distractions? His family afforded him the peace and quiet of the barn. He got quite solitude. All I get are assistants. I understand, but I won't be like your other assistants. And why exactly is that? I'm different because I'm a fast learner. Everyone makes mistakes, but I never make the same one twice. Why did you listen to a word I said? Around here, one mistake is grounds for immediate termination. Get out! You turn to take a step toward the door, then you stop and look back at him. No. No? I won't get out. I'm gonna stay. Yesterday was incredible. I made friends faster than I ever have before. I can't just walk away from this. I know in my heart that this is where I need to be. And I'm not going to let some angry old man ruin that. Listen to you, reactive, hungry, and tired. You're a caricature of your entire generation. As he says the words, Professor Vasquez stops for a moment and then... Which exactly makes you exactly the person I'm looking for after all. What? I'll explain later. For now, I accept you as my assistant on a trial basis, starting immediately. In fact, I have a pressing matter that I need you to take care of. Let's call it to your first test. Oh, anything, I'm on it. Vasquez walks over to his bookshelf and pulls out a massive, dusty, old novel. This is my second novel, Winter July. It needs to be digitized by tomorrow morning. No problem, I'll scan it right away. Actually, no. I need it for as a text document. You have to transcribe it by hand. But it's like 1,000 pages. In that case, we better get to work. Okay. There's our roomie. I heard from Caitlin that you got a research job. Let's celebrate. The roof garden is calling my name. Guys, there's nothing to celebrate. This is crazy. He wanted me to transcribe his 1,000-page novel tonight. Even if I work all night, I'll only be able to pound out a couple 100 pages max. Typing at 100 words a minute for 8 hours, assuming 250 words per page. You'll generate 192 pages. Wow, do you just do that math in your head? Is that weird? Weird? No way. Smart is sexy. Really? Totally. Wow, thanks. Abby smiles shyly at Tyler as you wink at Caitlin and Zach. So, back to the matter at hand. What do you think, Tyler? According to my calculations, one person typing alone can write 192 pages in 8 hours. But if all 6 of us do this together, we'll have more than enough time to write the full book. Go team, let's do this thing. You really stay up all night helping me with this stupid project? It does mean I had to miss several fabulous frat parties tonight, but I'm in. And I didn't have plans anyway. You belong here, Yannicka, with us. I'll start a pot of coffee. It's gonna be a long night. Let's write some pages. So,